What's up, everybody? It is the Best Spot Kid Smooth, and I am back with another video. And today we're going to talk about NVIDIA and their 30 series RTX cards and the hype behind it. A lot of these people, coming out of woodworks. A lot of people that aren't really, known for, PC gaming, and they're now claiming they're going to be building their rigs. And I see a lot of people taking these new graphics cards as the latest dig to kill the Xbox. Now, I say this because as soon as these cards come out, which I thought were interesting, the pricing is there. It's like the rumors and the leaks were underwhelming, while the reality was overwhelming. And NVIDIA did a great job with this reveal, showing off their cards. And the thing is, they did amazing work while screwing their existing customers of the 20 series cards, because those are all overpriced with the release of these cards. So the market value for, no wonder everybody was telling me look into the 20 series after the 30 series is announced, because the resale value is dumb low. Like I can buy a 2080 Ti from someone for actually pretty cheap. Now, let's talk about it. They announced the 3070 card, which is going to be $499. And that's supposed to be beaten out or faster than I think a 2080 Ti, if I'm not mistaken. The 3080 is $699, which obviously is even more of an upgrade. And then their beastly expensive crazy card, which is the 3090. It's $1,499, $1,500 for this graphics card. Now, sure, that thing's a beast. You're gonna need a crazy ass PC and probably a different type of motherboard and a different type of case to like fit that fat ass card in. But it's the 3080 and the 3070 that has everybody intrigued, because they're surprisingly what some people are saying are like affordable compared to like what was like when the 1080s and the 1070s came out, and now with the 2070s and the 2080s when they came out, the pricing is just different and it's more attractive, and it's fair enough. So a lot of these people, some people are shocked at the price and the performance metrics, while others are using this as a shot at the Xbox platform. So there are people, the first thing people have done is to say, oh, rest in peace, Xbox Series X. Oh, it's over for the Xbox Series X. Oh, what about those teraflops? Oh, what about that power? Because NVIDIA, who makes graphics cards for PCs, released their next generation cards for PC. I'm just baffled that the first thing these guys bring up, because they're so insecure, and they, their PlayStation 5 specs couldn't beat the Xbox Series X specs, and some of their PCs, their current build PCs, weren't touching the Series X. So they're literally, these PlayStation guys and these fake neutrals and these convenient neutrals are literally running to NVIDIA's $500, $700, and $1,500 cars to kill the Xbox Series X. That's just odd, because according to a lot of you guys last week, the Series X is not even like, you got the 2080 Ti. The Series X isn't, according to you guys, isn't beating the 2080 Ti. So why rush to compare it to the 30 series if there's an existing 2080 Ti out right now? I mean, yeah, the 2080 Ti is very expensive, very, very expensive, but it still exists. So it's crazy that you guys would skip it goes straight to their next generation cars to try to kill. It's like, is the Series X that powerful, or are you guys that afraid? Like, people are making videos in it. They won't mention the PlayStation. They won't mention the PlayStation. Their target is, oh, it's better than the Xbox Series X. So it's like, okay. So a lot of people are comparing, for example, the 3070, right? Because the 3070 on office power alone, that GPU is obviously stronger than the Series X, right? Because the 3070, I believe, is stronger than if I'm not mistaken, I believe it's stronger than a 2080 Ti. I could be wrong here. My knowledge in NVIDIA cards isn't as strong, even though I have one. I have a outdated, now for sale 980 Ti. So the card, they're comparing this $500 card, and they're talking about this card as if you're going to buy this card, you're going to plug it up to your TV, plug a controller into it, and start playing games. Like, it's like they're literally taking a single component and they're using a card against an all-in-one console. Like, it's like, Jesus. Like, I expect PC guys to like compare to shit on AMD cards, or talk about the 20 compared to the 20 series. They're literally going ham against the Xbox, and it's crazy. It is the craziest nonsense that you guys are using $500 and 700 cards and even fucking $1,500 graphic cards. Like, dudes are like, oh well, I don't. You've been saying all year you're not getting an Xbox, you're getting PlayStation, right? And now, I'm not getting an Xbox, I'm gonna buy a 3070. Oh, you're just gonna buy a 3070. So you guys gotta remember that 3070, the $500, which if you have an existing PC that's like, that's ready for like an upgrade, to $500 obviously is not bad. The swap out a graphics card, sell your graphics card, put in the new graphics card and whatnot. Hopefully it doesn't require like any other things to be upgraded to, so it doesn't bottleneck or anything like that. But when you think about it, it's like you guys are talking about this graphics card like you're like this graphics card is just like this all-in-one platform that you're just gonna play games, and it's because it's more powerful than the Series X. It's a console. It's not a console. You still gotta have a fucking CPU, motherboard, case, whatever, if you're planning on building your entire PC. So that $500 part, you're forgetting the extra $700 and all the other parts that you have to purchase with it. Like, please. For those who are already PC gaming and they're ready for an upgrade, and the graphics card is the only component they have to change out, yeah, it's sweet. Before you fake guys who talking all this shit and whatnot about like killing the Xbox with a $500 GPU, a single component that's just a part of your gaming rig, not the entire gaming rig, a component to the gaming rig. You know what I mean? When I upgrade for the Xbox One X to the Series X, I'm buying a console. I'm not, the console is going to be the thing that's $500, not a fucking chip in it. So, like, can you guys stop it? It just seems very, very, very pitiful that these are the things you're going for. Like, I'm scrolling up Twitter, I'm scrolling up YouTube. I'm not going to argue against the next generation, like, GPUs. I'm just not. It's just stupid. It's stupid. When they revealed the Series X and PS5, they were compared to the 20 series line of NVIDIA cards. The PlayStation, like, 2070, Series X 2080. That's how they were comparing them. That's what they were comparing them to. And so you guys are quick to run to the precious next generation, the 30 series card, which is obviously about double, triple of what was the 20 series cards compared to the kill consoles. As if these things are just like casual things you're just going to freaking buy. Like, it was like, oh, rest in peace, Xbox Series X before the Series X. Oh, what if grandma? So grandma's gonna know what the fuck a GPU is. Yes. Yeah. So please, guys, cut it out. I understand the Xbox the Series X is gonna be the beast console. It's good. Still, nothing changed. The 30 series graphics card for PC doesn't stop the Xbox Series X from being the most powerful console that will be releasing this holiday. That's not going to change. It still will be the most powerful console that you can get this holiday, and it will still be more powerful than a lot of you guys' PCs, unless everybody in the fucking world upgrades to a 3070, 3080, whatever, which is not going to happen. Am I happy about the 3070? Yes, because I was just going to settle for a fucking 2070 Super or a freaking 2080. That's why I was like, all right, I'll buy one of those. But if a 3070, I might as well just get a 3070 and I'll be fine. I still don't, it's not replacing anything, but it's a nice card to have for a decent build. I think I'll be okay if worst comes to worst and I've, need to, like, something happens with my Xbox or some shit like that, faulty when console launches, shit hit the bed, like with those faulty systems during a launch run. I have a PC to fall back on just in case. 3070 is not a bad card. So, but yeah, I'm just curious why you guys, for those of you on Twitter, those of you on YouTube, you're this whole reaction, the Xbox Series X is dead. Oh my God, the Xbox Series X is no reason. It's paperweight for the Series X, because NVIDIA is releasing a beefier GPU. I don't understand how that really impacts the console itself. It's a console. PC, console. PC, console. Like why weren't you popping that shit with the existing 2080 Ti? Like, the Xbox Series X, nothing's changed. Like, you guys are really intimidated by this fucking console. It's weird because you guys trash this console daily. It has no games. It's mediocre. So what are you really fearing? So the fact that you chose this card to fight the Series X, isn't the PlayStation? Last I checked, isn't the PlayStation like the #1 selling console? Isn't the Switch like very popular? And you guys are using these GPUs to beat down on the new Series X. I don't know, it's something about Xbox that gets you guys like kind of fucking like weird. But that's my take on it. Shouts out to NVIDIA. These cards are awesome. Yeah, they're still expensive. They came under everybody's expectations in terms of cost, with the exception of the 3090. I think the 3090 is above what people were expecting, and then the 3080 and the 3070 came, I guess, far below what people were expecting. But $700 for a 3080, $500 for a 3070. I still don't understand why you would compare on a price level these cards to a whole entire console. I'd spend $600 for a console before I spend $500 on a card. Just giving you a heads up right there. I'm sorry. It is what it is. But that's my video. Xbox is the best box, and I am the best bot. Good night or good morning if you're on the other side of the globe. If you don't like this video, bite me. Peace.